Alrighty, we left yours off where we just tightened the rods and stuff, and I said we were going to take this gasket off here because I didn't like how tight it was. Okay. See if we can get this off without damaging it, because we can still use it. We just have to double up on it. Okay. Alright, that's a real thin one. I said, no, I'm going to use this one. Like I said, this one's about 3 times as thick. And it's kind of rubbery. I kind of like it better. There we go. Yeah, that was just way too tight. Let's see how this does. Okay, much better. There's really no play, no side play or nothing, but it spins real nice now. Okay, I'm not going to torque up on that yet. I'll tighten that up once we put the cylinder heads on. Okay, let me go get the cylinder heads. Or actually, I guess we got to put the pistons on first, huh, kids? There we go. Okay, I got this one marked. I don't have a mark on it, so that's going to be number 2. And this one, we can get rid of our safety now, right? Our crankshaft ain't going to fall on the floor now. Alrighty. This one's marked number 1. Okay. I guess I don't even have to take that off. The reason I have this tape on here is keep the wrist pin and stuff from falling out. That should push right out of there. There we go. There's the little cap and the wrist pin. Looks like it's tough to come out and stuff, but everything is just so slippery here. Okay. There's a little lube here. We're going to lube this up. In there. Lube that up. Get some lube in here. Okay. Like I said, you see the little cup? Make sure that cup, where you at here? Make sure that cup is up the top. Okay. That's all there is to putting that on. And then this little caps just go on. Huh. This one's strange looking, this one here. Somebody made that one. Interesting. And this one here is just a regular Welsh plug. Yeah, you know what you want to come across when you're on these old engines. Okay. It goes on just like that. Okay. Let's get this one here. I think this one was a little easier. Let's get these out of the way. We're not going to use them. Give myself a little room here. There's one cap came off just then. There we go. Okay. Let's lube these up. Okay. Lube that up. Stick it in, start it. And push it in. Okay. And put the one cap on. And put the other cap on. Okay. So they're on. Okay, now I'm gonna dimple them. They're not meant to be dimpled, but these engines, sometimes if these engines are running flat and on ground or on a washing machine, then that won't be a problem. But sometimes at these shows, you know, these engines are on a hill or tilted, and that means that this wrist pin will be all leaning on one side, and then after you wear that out, it's going to start gouging your cylinder wall. So I'm gonna dimple them in. Let me wipe my hands off here and shut these down and go get my dimpler. Alrighty. I got my vice grips here. These are welding pliers, and they just happen to have a little, from welding all the time, just a little tit on the end, a little tit on that one, and that's what I use for dimpling this. And I just put it in here. Gonna make sure that's centered there. And then I stick it on. It came out, but and don't take much, just squeeze it a little bit. Try and rearrange this again. There you go. I dimple one side. Okay. Dimple that side. Now come around this side and I'll dimple this side. And that just keeps it from moving. You know, it expands the sides and keeps that from moving. So, like I say, it's not like that originally. There we go. Just a little bit, don't take much. Now that the wrist pin is in there tight. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 7 minutes. Okay. So what we're going to do next is put the jugs on. But I'll show you how I do that. I'll show you how I collapse the rings here. The rings, you see the little gaps? You don't want to put them one on top of another. I like to put one on one side and then put the next one all the way on the other side. And then this one here, almost on a little further than halfway, because you got your exhaust port hole on the bottom, and up here, up top, you got your other ports. So I like to keep them like that. But it's something you guys use. If you had two people, you could put them rings on in a piston, no problem. But since I'm alone here, I had to go out and buy a ring compressor. You can pick this up at any grocery store. All it is a hose clamp and a piece of flat metal. This one just happens to be a tuna fish can, regular tuna fish can. I cut it and did that. You just have to slip it over the rings. Let me see, actually I want this way because of the rough cut. I want it smooth. You see, if you could actually just use the hose clamp, it's thick enough, but it won't be level because it's got the little thing sticking out here. But anyway, you put that down over the rings and tighten it up. Should use a nut driver instead of a screwdriver because everything's so slippery here. But anyway, let me tighten this up here. And that's right now, that's squeezing all the rings together. You don't want it to. You see right now it's moving. That's what you want. You want to try and make it level too. That's pretty good. Maybe tighten just a little more. And that compresses your rings. And I'm not going to put the cylinder on right now because I want to hone it. But you could actually just put that on and push it. That's a little too tight. Just loosen up just a little bit, not much. And right now the rings are on. You take that off, you unscrew that, and your rings are on. It's that simple. But like I say, I want to hone that, so I just want to show you that because we had a little time to kill. Okay, we're over 10 minutes now, so I'll shut you down, and then we'll hone them cylinders. All right. All right.